to be a big problem for him, but now it's an area of strength.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Meeks. Smith on the wing. Here's Meeks. Kicks to Monroe. Now the pass to Meeks. There's the double team with Martin. Lets it go from 14. Meeks, good.
Assist goes to Josh Smith.
Looking at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it was a loss to Memphis.
Yeah, they were really in a funk from the field, guys. Credit the defense, definitely, but even when they got open looks, they were not hitting.
Hey, Steve, me and you flub up words and misstate things on occasion. So do these players have bad nights. It happens.
Now Jennings following the three-point attempt by Andrew Wiggins.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Walker goes in. Took him no time at all on that one. Walker's got his first 2 points of the night.
How nice was that? Walker has tremendous form. You know, oftentimes when you go on the road, you're going to have to win close games, and the Pistons really struggled in that regard, and as a result, they didn't find themselves winning too many on the road.
That's blocked. Outside, Martin. Puts it up from 15. That misses off the backboard.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
Jennings with the ball. Now defended by Wiggins. There's the double team with Pekovic. And Pekovic gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Guys, for the Pistons, they are a young team overall, and that can be a factor in both road games and close games.
Well, the nerves can get to you, or you know, just a little bit of inexperience as well. So 12-29 road record for the Pistons last year. They know that's something they have to improve upon.
Caldwell poke. The shot is off.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Wiggins throws it down.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Augustine against Walker. There's the pick. Augustine dishes to Butler. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Stan Van Gundy had a moment to share with me. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Thank you very much, Doris. The defensive strategy, guys, being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you've got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
And he gets it to go.
I'm sensing, guys, this game really starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
Well, I felt like his defense was letting him down out there, guys, so he wanted to get a timeout to talk it over and try to tighten things up here.
You know, part of coaching, a lot of coaching actually, is making sure that momentum never gets too far away from your team. That's a good timeout.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Tough game to lose, really. They actually put up a great fight, I thought. But, you know, when you're battling for a road win, even when you play hard, nothing's guaranteed.
Yeah, I think it's something they learn from, though. I mean, you have to convert the positives, even from a loss like that, into momentum for your next game. They got to take what they did well and kind of double down the efforts here tonight.
Now here is Augustine. He had 25 points last game. He had a nice open look right there. Butler's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Timberwolves leading by 5. And Walker kicks to Young. And here's Walker. 14 points from him the last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game. The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
Tune in for a scary
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Detroit, the big men, Smith and Drummond. DJ Augustine out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Augustine with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Butler goes in, and good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
An uptick in minutes last season for Andre Drummond. The Pistons had brought him along slowly, Clark, in his rookie season, much to the frustration of the Piston fans.
You know what? It was the Pistons training staff, though, Kevin, that pulled back the reins. They found he had some imbalances athletically that predisposed him to injury, so they wanted to be cautious with him, and it looks like it's paying off.
Here's Walker, following the bucket by the Pistons. Spinning off the box out is Drummond. Shots good by Walker. Walker's got 5.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks. How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
Yeah, read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Gentlemen, as you know, Andrew Wiggins was taken as the first overall pick of a talented 2014 class, but should have no problem with the pressure. He's been hyped as the next big thing for quite some time. He said, I think playing at Kansas really prepares you for this. You're basically treated like a rock star wherever you go. I think that really translates to the NBA. Gentlemen?
Unlimited potential, Doris. Thank you very much. Here is Augustine, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Augustine.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
The Pistons have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter, over 60% shooting. Butler passes to Caldwell Pope. That's good. Now just a 3-point Timberwolves lead.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Man, it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
And it's Wiggins missing. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he gets the bucket. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the game to go.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Bennett. McDermott comes in for Wiggins. Levine's checked in for Kevin Martin. And Trey Burke subbed in for Walker. Here's Levine. 1:31 left here in the second. Pekovic with a screen. 5 on the clock. It's blocked, and they're able to recover. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of momentum here offensively.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Levine, good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. The drive by Jennings misses from short range.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Burke kicks to Levine. And then jammed down. He goes right over Craig Monroe.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
So it's the Pistons now after the basket by Minnesota. Meeks dishes to Jennings. And Singler kicks to Jennings. Rebound, Minnesota. Young's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound totals are almost identical.
No separation there. Not yet anyway.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Now, here's Burke. 9 points last game out. It's Young on the wing. He gets it up. A sensational shot at the buzzer.
And perfectly timed. Couldn't have done it any better. How about the poise under pressure?
Well,
unbelievable.
Guys, he got himself into his good.
That'll do it for the first half. Timberwolves. Now the third quarter about to get going.
The Pistons have to improve their approach against Wiggins.
He has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
Now, a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the three-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Andrew Wiggins really making a difference here.
He went off in the first 2 quarters, guys, as he's capable of doing. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use on him in the second half.
Yeah, they've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him like he has been.
Wiggins is out there with Young. And there's Bekovic. And there's Kemba Walker. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Flip Saunders. Well, you knew that Andre Drummond was oozing with potential, but that keyword, potential, can quite often be as much a curse, Clark, as it is a boon, but he just blossomed last year.
Yeah, he really did. I mean, with the way he moves around the floor at his size, you had to know that if he started to put it all together, he would be a game-changing talent, and he showed flashes of that and made a big leap last season.
And you said with Drummond, the movement and fluidity of him, he makes the extraordinary seem so easy at times. Very much a highlight reel machine at such a young age.
The highlight plays will always be there for a guy like Drummond. Size, speed, athleticism. But, he was able to take on a lot more minutes last year and did not see an incredible efficiency drop-off, which is impressive. I think that could be just a sign of things to come for this young man.
Brandon Jennings, you remember, decided to play a year in Italy right out of high school rather than to go to college. He was the first guy to do that once the NBA implemented that 1 year out of high school requirement for the draft.
And for Brandon Jennings, he didn't play a whole lot while in Rome, but he stayed busy practicing and developing.
Yeah, and it didn't seem to diminish his stock that much, Kevin. You go back to when he was drafted, he was the 10th pick by the Bucks back in 08.
Here's Levine.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game.